Good morning, classmates. This week's discussion post asked us to either read our discussion post verbatim or to create a PowerPoint. I decided to go ahead and just create the regular post for the week and to read it to you guys verbatim. The question that I am going to answer this week is give two examples of nonverbal communication and describe its role in the communication process. Did you know that you can speak without saying a word? Nonverbal communication means exactly that: behavior and elements of speech aside from the words themselves that transmit meaning. Nonverbal communication includes pitch, speed, tone, and volume of voice, gestures and facial expressions, body posture, stance, and proximity to the listener, eye movements and contact, and dress and appearance. Peter Drucker, author of many management consulting books, once said, "The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said." Body language and tone of voice are two types of nonverbal communication. If your body language doesn't match what's being said, you might lose the trust of an audience. Tone of voice might determine if people remain engaged in what you say, or if you will find a sleeping audience member at the end of a presentation. Take, for instance, the presentation I give to our new hires for general orientation, which has elements in it which require me to help our employees to understand our value system and why we as an organization think that what we do for our patients and how we serve our communities is important. Imagine I attempted to tell you about why patient care and addiction treatment are so important with a flat voice or expressionless face. What if I said, our patients are a priority like this? Our patients are our priority. What if I said, suppose our patients are our priority? Would you believe me? Could I make you care with a flat type of statement? What if I was super fidgety while I was saying it, wringing my hands, looking at the floor, looking down? Would this make you feel confident in me or in the information I was presenting to you? So we could start to see how body language and your tone of voice is important. Other things to consider when thinking about nonverbal communication include gestures, handshakes, and even clothing. Remember the old saying that you can never get a second chance to make a first impression? This is very true. You can win the time to change minds, but that's going to take you a lot of time and effort. Most people judge you as friend or foe in the first few seconds of meeting you. Psychology also teaches us that humans take our social cues from what we know and from others around us. So, how you dress in business will determine your level of success. Make sure business casual is not business careless. Choose high quality, well tailored garments that convey professionalism. Depending upon your corporate culture, wear a business suit or at least a jacket for important meetings and presentations, especially with senior leaders and with customers. Self-awareness is key for understanding your own forms of verbal communication. Not attempting to understand how you interact in the world is going to hinder your success in business and life. And my one tip that I will share before I end this recording is that I'm currently reading a book called The Charisma Myth, and it does a lot of talking about body language and eye contact and tone of voice and things you can do to improve your charisma in certain situations. I highly recommend it. It's a great book. Thanks for listening.